Hola! Today we've arrived in the village of Soajo in Peneda-Gerês National Park, and we're going to be hiking here for the next several days. And that's our tour guides, Agostino and Nicholas, behind me. Our hiking tour comes with a stay in a little apartment that's in a house in the village. And so downstairs here we have our little bedroom, and then going up, and this is the little traditional kitchen, dining space, and a little sitting area by the fireplace. Super cute. It looks like our innkeeper left us one of the traditional Easter pastries around here, so looking forward to trying that out in the morning. We're trying to get a hike in before the rains start, which are expected, unfortunately, during most of our trip. But we found on the outskirts of the village a little newborn calf and one of the traditional cows raised in this area, which I hear are delicious, but we haven't tried one yet. Some vineyards and looking back towards the village. This calf was probably born in the last couple of hours, we think, because its umbilical cord is still hanging down and it's very unsteady on its feet. Blessed are the cheesemakers. Yes, we have many today. Two little kidlets here too. Hey babies. This aquifer runs all the way down through the town, supplying water to all the houses along the way. Off in the distance are the traditional granaries of the village, where they used to dry the corn and keep it. They almost look like tombs if you're not familiar with what they are. And we're taking another look at the granaries here in Soajo. So they put the crosses on the top to keep the devil out of the grain, to keep it from being destroyed. And then the rocks are shaped like this to keep rats from crawling from the ground up into the granary. Good waterlogged morning. We are starting our hike around the mountain from the town of Lindoso. We're about 1 kilometer in, and I'm going to flip around and show you a view back to the town and its castle and granaries. So that is Lindoso in the distance, the castle on the top of the hill, and the granaries just below the castle. These little narrow paths would not have been obvious to us without the guidebook. We would have been on official routes in the national park, but perhaps this is a bit more interesting. It's almost like doing a treasure hunt. All the water-loving creatures are out to play this morning. Found some remnant of horse jaw. The teeth look good. Rest, not so good. In the beautiful spring-fed creek heading down the mountain where we just came from. Almost to the top of our trek for the day. We've got a short break in the rain here, it looks like, so I'm gonna spin you around and show you what the landscape looks like. Quite pretty. Little villages off in the distance there. And you can see the saddle we just came over behind us. We just found another pack of the wild horses here. Looks like there's 6 of them, including a white one and one with a blonde mane. I've just been informed that this property is one that suits me. I think it might need a little work though.
But in the past, and it's for that in some places, you find all the shepherd shelters, and this is the reason. So during summertime, the people, they stayed in the shepherd shelters, and then during winter and autumn, they came back to the village.
That's a lot of granaries. 54. This one here is open and you can actually see there's some rye being stored inside right now. It's a good thing we worked up an appetite because that's the beef cooked in red wine for dinner. That looks like 2 half cows on the platter. And also, this wine is quite good. Only 10 euros in a restaurant. Nice. Okay, in addition to being a really good wine, this wine is also accessible. It has Braille on the label right here between the name of the cellar and the vintage. Pretty cool. Well, it finally stopped raining sideways long enough for me to shoot a quick video. We are walking from the town of Soajo today up and over a big mountain and allegedly to a very cute little village that has no tourists because there's no main road there. We'll see if we get that far. We may bail out and walk back on the main road if the weather stays super ugly. This is an archaeological site. I'll translate the sign later, but I'm assuming some sort of shelter built by more ancient people. It's another rain fest today. We'll see how far we go. We cut our route short for sure, but we don't know how short yet. And it's time for a mid-morning snack. Or so this cow thinks. I think the foxgloves are the only thing that actually likes this weather. Good morning. And here we have the lucky chosen ones selected to reach maturity and keep the flock going.